Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Warframe. It's been a very long time since I've made some videos for this game. Although I have been playing it off and on, and I really enjoy my time in this game, so I think it's going to be something that we start to feature again, at least for a little while. I heard that there was a brand new quest that was just introduced to the game, or at least a few weeks ago or something was introduced, and everyone's been telling me how good it is. So we're going to be trying to do that today. Now, I wanted to start recording this several hours ago, and I started to try to record this several hours ago. But in order to unlock this quest, there are some prerequisites that you have to do. And one of those prerequisites was the Pluto-Sedna Junction. So big thank you to C Spartan, very long time viewer, played Warframe with us from the very beginning, back when I used to stream this game on Twitch. Old school. Helped me out with those prerequisites. I had to find these like secret puzzle rooms. They were ridiculous. I'll edit in a clip of those right now. Helped me find them, helped me complete them, and helped me finish off the requirements to actually get this episode started. So very big thank you to C Spartan for that. We are going to be playing Mirage today. I just wanted to touch on my loadout before we get started. I am using the Phage, which is a shotgun with a twist. If you've never seen it before, I won't spoil it. But it's not formatted or anything. We're just starting out, and it's not that far along either. So don't expect too much out of this particular weapon. We can increase it with something, though. I'm sure we could throw something in here to make it a little bit better. Let's just throw in some fire damage, just because it was the first thing I saw. Don't worry, I'm going to be making this better. I have plans for this weapon, but as of right now, it's pretty baseline. We have my go-to trusted sonic ore just in case our primary weapon fails us, and leveling a new melee weapon that looks absolutely ridiculous. So, without any further ado, let's make our way over to the Sedna Pluto Junction. Or did I say that backwards? It's going to be located on the right side here. And once we go here, we should be able to get this quest going, I think. Well, that's encouraging. So these were all the prerequisites to unlock this place. We had to defeat Vahek on Oro, that's on Earth. We had to defeat 10 sentient enemies on Lua, that's the moon right outside of Earth. I had to collect 3 of those Orokin Principal Challenge rooms, 3 mods from those, which is what I got a little bit of help with. And I had to craft a mastery weapon that was rank 5 or higher. And now I can lower these shields and be shot in the face. I don't know what I was expecting, but that wasn't it. Alright, let's try that again. So that guy just totally wrecked me, huh? Well, the cool thing about Mirage is that she can make copies of herself. So I can actually have 5 copies of me. One of them is the real one. That'll mitigate our damage here a little bit. And also, we can make my weapon fire out 5 projectiles, which means we absolutely ripped right through that guy. That was the Phage, if you didn't pick up on that. I'll talk about it a little bit more in a minute because I can't use it again quite yet. But this junction should be activated, and we should be able to start up on our quest. That looks so dope. Yeah. Now, as far as this quest goes, we should just be able to start it now. The War Within. A disturbance And the somatic link prompts the Lotus to send operatives back to the Tenno reservoir. Interesting.
I'm afraid, sister. Your continuity grows near.
Hush, worm. Let the beasts do their work.
But the dreamers have awakened. They will come for us.
Yes, they will. Like the answer to a prayer.
Oh. Those guys look pretty. So, how do...
Tenno,
There we go.
are you alright? Your somatics output seems high.
What's a somatics output?
Just nod it off. It's nothing.
Good. Deploy a Warframe to Lua. My sentries have gone silent. We may have an intrusion.
On it.
Alright, we're going back to Lua. So how Warframes actually work is I'm just a robot, and I'm being controlled by that Tenno. The Tenno is the one on the right that was talking, and Lotus is kind of the character that guides us through. Now, Lua is a moon of Earth, and as you can see, it's a little unstable. Is this the reservoir I need to investigate? So it would seem.
It was here Margulis put you into the dream, tried to heal you, tried to give you the strength to tame the void within you. In a way, this is where all Tenno were born.
But we weren't born here. Were we?
No. When the Zeramin was found adrift, the Orokin did everything they could to erase their mistakes. Transit recordings, personnel logs, everything was wiped out. The only thing they kept was you. I'm detecting an unknown signature further ahead. Find out who it is and what they're doing.
So, I'm not too sure. Like, I know nothing about the story. So I don't know how this is going to play out. And please, in the comments, no spoilers. For those of you that are following along. As far as my weapon goes, if I just hold down left click, I'm assuming I won't alert anyone. If I just hold down left click, it just sends these tendrils off in every direction. This uses shotgun ammunition, but it's actually pretty efficient. If you go ahead and take a look at the bottom right, you can see my ammunition count. And all this channeling is not draining it too fast. And the cool thing about Mirage is with her mirror images up, they'll duplicate any action that I do. So we start sending tendrils all over the place. There's actually more tendrils than we can render. Because, of course, the two in the back are, you can kind of see them when I look at them, shooting tendrils as well. So I'm really looking forward to leveling this weapon up. I think we could do some pretty cool stuff with it. I have some gun builds in mind that I want to try out. And that's one of the great things about Warframe. It's always incentivizing you to do new weapon builds. Always vary up your playstyle. So far, this place is looking pretty empty. A little bit of debris there.
I just saw the intruder, moving fast.
I didn't see the intruder. I only saw the icon.
What is he doing here? It looks like he's heading to a reservoir. Follow him.
Alright, I'm in full pursuit. You're not the only one that can move fast, buddy.
Leave now. This doesn't concern you, child.
Don't call me that. What are you doing here? What was that?
The Queens.
Queens? The Grineer Queens? Tell me what?
I am warning you. You think you're safe behind this metal, but you're not. Not in the ways that matter here. Behind this, you're still just a child.
Stop saying that!
Follow me again, Tenno, and you will answer to my sword.
My response to that was, well, you gotta pick up your sword first, and he was on top of that.
I thought the Queens were just an invention of Grineer Command. No one has ever seen them in the flesh.
I have a feeling Teshin has. Can you track him?
Not with Spectre's masking, but Tenno, you don't know anything about the Queens. Maybe Teshin alone should.
I swapped weapons. This is my offhand weapon. This is my Sonicor. We've talked about this in the past. We've leveled this thing up to crazy amounts, and as you can see, it does a lot of damage as a result. We needed to capture him, and I didn't want him to get too far away, so I decided upping our firepower is probably our best bet to taking him down. There's a mod back here, and a few more enemies, but when you capture someone in this game, you actually kind of just put them into a pocket dimension. It's almost like they go inside of a Pokeball that's in your hand. Here, let me show you. Just kind of suck him up in there.
I have a lock on his route. Exfiltrate when you're ready.
Alright, so it looks like we're heading out here. I'm not too sure what to expect. Not too sure what to expect at all. But I'm definitely intrigued by this beginning. That's for sure. Oh, that guy's dealing a lot of damage, and we don't have any decoys. There we go. Yeah. Ooh. So what this thing is, if you haven't played in a while, is essentially, if you're following the quest line, which I guess I'm at the end of the quest line, so all of this is kind of spoilers, you'll unlock a talent tree, basically. And with that talent tree, you need focus. You accumulate focus with those orbs that I just picked up on the ground. When you pick up one of those orbs, you then have a certain time limit to kill as many enemies as possible, and based on how well you do and the level of those enemies, you will accumulate focus. And then focus is the currency that you spend in those talent trees to kind of better your character. The talent tree I'm going for is just trying to increase my passive energy regen. At least that's the plan. Just because I like to play characters like Nova and Ember, and basically they can go through mana like crazy. So I just wanted a way to get that energy back, and it's been working out pretty well so far. Looks like we're just heading to the exit. We got our capture target. We got a little bit of the story. We'll just make our way out of here. I could just run right by these enemies, but I actually want to level up my weapon as much as I can. And it's pretty fucking cool to look at, actually. It's kind of mesmerizing. Oh, we're back outside. So the exit has to be right here. What a beautiful tile set.
Teshin is trying to mask his location from us, but I have pinpointed a suspicious signal for you to investigate. Find him. We need answers.
Alright, so we have our next quest. We have to investigate that suspicious signal. Lotus sending us right on the way. We'll be doing that in the next episode, though. I know this one was super short, but just kind of, hey, I'm playing Warframe again, just in case you were curious. This is a free-to-play game, and I do have a recruiter friend link that's going to be down in the video description if you want to check it out. Very, very fun game. Lots of grinding, but the combat's so good that typically I don't mind the grinding at all. Over the past 3 years or so, maybe 3.5 years, this has kind of been my go-to game for just like chilling out at the end of the night. Until I started playing Rocket League, and now I don't ever chill, ever. Well, thank you all for watching today's video. I'm gonna, at the end of the video, probably popping up right about now, I'm gonna have a link to my reintroduction video that'll give you the rundown of the game if you haven't seen it in a while. Kind of catch you back up to speed. Most of that is still relevant. Most of that is still topical. I think they did change some of the mod system, though. But thank you all for watching. We'll continue this quest in the next episode, and I will see you all next time.